Welcome to this video on setting up voicemail on a phone line in Xelion. First of all, if you click on Administration and then click on Phone Lines, find the phone line in question and then click on the phone line. So the first thing to do in the phone line is click on the voicemail tab. So the first checkbox enables voicemail recordings to be sent to you by an email notification. On this email notification, you'll also receive an MP3 file with the attached voicemail recording. The voicemail recipient email address here can be entered. However, if you leave this voicemail recipient email address blank, what Xelion will do, it will look at the person record associated with the phone line and find if there are any email addresses. The first email address it finds in that list will be used to send the email voicemail notification to. Unless, however, you enter an email address here in the voicemail recipient address field, in which case that's where the voicemail will be sent to. The following fields are all related to if you have your voicemail delivered by calling. So the first tick box on this list, deliver voicemail by calling, this will enable this functionality. And this functionality means that you will receive a telephone call with a message advising that you have a voicemail available and advise various options and button presses in order for you to get access to the voicemail. Send an SMS when there is a new voicemail is only available with an SMS trunk provider in Xelion. Voicemail delivery number is the number that will be called to advise that there is a voicemail message available. Message for voicemail delivery is the message you'll hear played advising you that there's a voicemail available. And then voicemail delivery timeout is how long that Xelion will attempt to call on that number to advise that there is a voicemail available. You will also be notified of your voicemail through the softphone. Softphone interface will advise that there is a voicemail using the voicemail symbol, and you can also configure any one of your handsets, devices, telephone devices that you have configured on your phone line to perhaps show a message on screen or show a light, depending on the functionality within the device itself. So to enable voicemail on the phone line, if you navigate to the User Settings tab and you want to check Voicemail Active, this will enable voicemail on the phone line. The voicemail greeting, this is the message that is played when you connect to the voicemail service itself. You'll connect to the voicemail service dialing the voicemail number or clicking the voicemail option within the softphone, and the default number for voicemail is 98. When you dial 98 or press your shortcut or speed dial key to get to voicemail, you'll hear the voicemail greeting here. Now that voicemail is active, if we go to the General tab, we need to configure the timeout. So if we put in 15 seconds in here, that means that if the call isn't answered within 15 seconds, it will be taken to the voicemail. Alternatively, if any of the phones associated to this phone line are simply unreachable, the caller will be taken straight through to the voicemail. And we can see here on the Overview tab that the voicemail active is now checked. When accessing the voicemail, so for example dialing 98 or pressing the speed dial key on your telephone device, you'll be taken to the voicemail box of the phone line that is number 1 against that particular phone. To show you an example of how the phone lines and the phones are linked together, if we click on Administration and click on Phones and find the phone in question, so on here, Joe Bloggs' soft phone, we can see that the number 1 phone line is Joe Bloggs' personal phone line. So dialing 98 off this phone will take us to the voicemail of that phone line, Joe Bloggs there. It won't take us through to the voicemail of Sales Hunt Group. However, if Joe Bloggs was to hot desk into another call queue, i.e. log into another call queue, we'll put that additional phone line as the number 1 phone line against this telephone device. So now in this situation, once he's hot desked into support call queue, if he dials 98 or presses his speed dial to get to his voicemail, he'll go through to the voicemail of the support call queue phone line. And that's voicemail on Xelion. Thanks for watching.